There's a high-powered gathering going on here in New York City. It includes 64 current and former heads of state, along with corporate CEOs and Nobel Prize winners. The goal, nothing short of solving the world's problems. It's part of the Clinton Global Initiative, and today I spoke with the man behind it all, former President Bill Clinton, to get his thoughts on what's been accomplished and more.
What I'm really proudest of is the huge numbers of people at all income levels, all walks of life, across all religious and racial and ethnic groups. We have turned into a global network. That's more important than the fact that we have given 75 million more people access to maternal and child health and 50 million more kids better education. And more important than all of the statistics is that people now know there's a network. They can come to us and figure out actually how they can make a difference.
A lot of people in this country might say, hey, that's great, you know, that you're doing things around the world, but this country needs help.
I completely agree. And first of all, every year there are a fair number of commitments that help Americans in economics or education or healthcare. This year, I think there will be more.
Why is unemployment still so high? Where are the jobs?
I think, first of all, it has been essentially a jobless recovery because first, there was such trauma that the banks are still holding on to their money. The other thing is the skills mismatch. More and more people dropped out of school. We fell from 1st to 10th in the world in percentage of people with college degrees in the last decade, now down to 12th. So what we really should be thinking, in my opinion, is this. Where are we going to get these new jobs? We know. Small business, manufacturing, clean energy. Where's the money? We know. In the banks, the corporations, and overseas investment.
He may be tackling social issues around the world, but he's still paying close attention to the upcoming midterms. Do you think it's going to be a bloodbath for the Democrats?
It depends on whether it's a choice or a referendum. If it's a choice, I think we'll surprise everybody and do quite well. Because if people start thinking again about what the alternatives are and what they really want, we're going to do just fine. This is crazy. They had 8 years, 8 long years to dig this hole. Their argument is they had 21 months, we the Democrats had 21 months to get out of their 8-year hole. We spent $800 billion, only a third of which was designed to create new jobs, on a $3 trillion hole, didn't get us out. Throw us out, bring the old team back in so they can do what dug the hole in the first place. It's not a persuasive argument. It only works if you're really angry or really apathetic and everybody stops thinking.
Do you think the situation in this country would be different if your wife had been elected instead?
You know, that's impossible. No. I'll tell you what I think. I think both the president and the Congress have done a better job than they have gotten credited with because people's lives don't feel better and because they have been effectively attacked and because the Republicans have just said no.
Following this week's meetings, you can expect to see former President Clinton on the campaign trail supporting other Democrats ahead of those midterm elections.